Audio article by the Common Constitutionalist entitled, Same Old Lies Emerge Regarding Jeff Sessions. Any reasonable individual would consider Senator Jeff Sessions to be a good man and a defender of the Constitution. However, the left is hardly reasonable and has already vowed to make it difficult for him to be confirmed as the next U.S. Attorney General. I have no doubt that they will play the card which has been successful in the past, the race card. This is, of course, their go-to attack against any Republican or conservative they find distasteful, which is all of them. We should prepare ourselves for the attacks by Democrat senators and their stenographers in the press to dredge up all the old lies and accusations from Sessions' past confirmation hearing in 1986 when he was nominated but denied a federal judgeship. The leftist press, with fresh marching orders from the dems, is already working overtime to reintroduce the racist Sessions to the people and other lawmakers too young to remember what a terrible person he was and must still be. On Thursday, the Huffington Post published an article which claims that the man who President-elect Donald Trump will nominate as the 84th Attorney General of the United States was once rejected as a federal judge over allegations he called a black attorney boy, suggested a white lawyer working for black clients was a race traitor, joked that the only issue he had with the Ku Klux Klan was their drug use, and referred to civil rights groups as un-American. Did he really? It's doubtful he ever said such things, as statements were only alleged, and alleged by a single black attorney with no corroboration whatsoever. These so-called racist statements were alleged by black federal prosecutor Thomas H. Figures. Unfortunately, Figures died in January of 2015, but his allegations are free to live on in the hearts and minds of leftist race hustlers. Did I mention that Figures was indicted in 1992 for bribing a drug dealer? Sessions, however, has never been indicted for anything. CNN joined the anti-Sessions chorus by also quoting the deceased Figures. Mr. Sessions came into my office just as I was reading a newspaper account of some of the recent action of the NAACP. I casually mentioned the development to Mr. Sessions. Mr. Sessions, in response, stated that he believed the NAACP, the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, Operation Push, and the National Conference of Churches were all un-American organizations teaching anti-American values. This statement was clearly not intended as a joke, Figures said. Actually, Figures alleged. Well, to anyone who is at all familiar with these leftist organizations, you would have to agree with Sessions, assuming he said it at all, which is probably unlikely. They are un-American, racist, and those like Operation Push have been extorting America for decades. There are already dozens, if not hundreds, of leftist hit pieces on Sessions, but you may notice, as I did, that everyone is using these same baseless allegations. Not once do any of these articles' authors admit that perhaps these allegations might be false, or at least unproven. They just put them out there as stone-cold fact. This is exactly like the incident where Dirty Harry Reid accused Mitt Romney of not paying his taxes. Reid knew this was a lie, but the dutiful press ran with it as if the mere allegation was fact, not once asking Reid for proof. Democrats can see their power slipping away, both federally and especially at the state level. This is when they become most radical and unhinged. They will stop at nothing to regain their preeminence. Republicans had better understand this and prepare for an all-out war in 2017. Thanks for listening.